अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, काविश अपडेट्स के साथ अरशद अवान आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर है। वजूद जन से है तस्वीर कायनात में रंग। अपना कम्युनिटी सेंटर ने इंतहाई अपनायत के साथ वुमेन इंटरनेशनल डे पे कम्युनिटी के लिए नुमायां खिदमात अंजाम देने वाली ख्वातीन को अवार्ड्स दिए। आइए देखते हैं इस प्रोग्राम के कुछ खास हिस्से। अपना कम्युनिटी सेंटर ने कोनी आइलैंड एवेन्यू, ब्रुकलिन, न्यूयॉर्क के एक मकामी रेस्टोरेंट में प्रोफेशनल ख्वातीन की कम्युनिटी के लिए नुमायां खिदमात के एतराफ़ में तीसरी सालाना तकरीब मुनक्कद की और इस तकरीब में अवार्ड्स और तारीफ़ी असनाद पेश की गईं। तकरीब में पाकिस्तान की कौंसल जनरल मोहतरमा आयशा अली और अमेरिकन ऑफिशियल, मुख्तलिफ समाजी तंजीमों के सरबराहान और कम्युनिटी की ख्वातीन की कसीर तादाद ने शिरकत की। प्रोग्राम के आगाज़ में तिलावत कलाम पाक और उसका तर्जुमा पेश किया गया। इस प्रोग्राम को अपना कम्युनिटी सेंटर की CEO मोहतरमा इरम हनीफ और डायरेक्टर शाजिया भट्टो ने अपनी टीम और वॉलंटियर्स की मदद से बड़ी खूबसूरती से हैंडल किया। चेयरमैन जनाब परवेज सिद्दीकी साहब ने ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स दिए। आइए देखते हैं प्रोग्राम के कुछ खास हिस्से।
On behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff of Upton Brooklyn Community Center, I want to welcome you to the 3rd Annual Women of Distinction Ceremony. Bath Beach, Brighton Beach, Coney Island, Sheep's Head Bay found themselves in total disarray. Help was desperately needed for the residents and Upna, which means my own Brooklyn Community Center was incorporated in 2017 to build bridges to community engagement, education, and empowerment. Today, Upna is recognizing the achievements of 12 incredible women. These women have and will contribute in the improvement of the lives of their community in the borough, city, state, and the county. Women are the real architects of society. Where there is a woman, there is a magic. So let's celebrate the magic today.
These are the wonderful, amazing women, 12 incredible women we are honoring today, and we're going to introduce you and you're going to hear from them as well. So first honoree we have here is our very own council member Shahana Hanif. Shahana Hanif represents the 39th council district, which includes parts of Kingston, Borough Park, Park Slope, and other neighboring areas. She was born and raised in District 39 to Bangladeshi immigrant parents. Shahana has spent her life fighting for working class families and a city rooted in care, equity, and justice for all. Her diagnosis at 17 with lupus, an incurable chronic illness, and her subsequent experiences navigating the costly healthcare system and how inaccessible the city services were, basically the thriving elements behind her journey and her success.
Thanks for honoring me and an incredible cohort of sisters in your Women of Distinction ceremony. I'm sad that I'm not there in person today, but I'm sending all my love and gratitude to everyone who put their trust and support in getting me elected.
I want to take this opportunity to present to you one of the nominees, Honorable Farrah Lewis, Council Member District 45. Farrah Lewis is a first-generation Brooklynite who was raised in an immigrant and pro-union household, an experience that later propelled her into advocacy, community organizing, and ultimately a career in public service. With great honor, I would like to invite Farrah to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm Councilmember Farrah Lewis. I represent the 45th District in Brooklyn. And I'm also the co-chair of the Women's Caucus for the City Council. I do want to thank the chairman, Mr. Siddiqui, our CEO, Iram Hanif, and Director Shazia Watu for the opportunity to be here today. I thank you for this recognition today. And I want to send warm regards to Councilmember Shahana Hanif, who is recovering today. She is a staunch advocate for lupus survivors, but most of all for her district and the people in her community. So let's give her a round of applause for being a champion for healthcare, for her community. I love Shahana. She is a phenomenal elected official, community leader. So keep her in your prayers. I know that she's recovering. I wish she was here with us today, and I was happy to see that she was able to provide some remarks today.
Council General Ms. Aisha Ali is here. Give a big round of applause to Council General Aisha Ali. I request you, Ms. Aisha Ali, please join us here so we can present the award to our first honorary council member, Farah Lewis. Honorable Caroline Walker Diallo. She is the Justice of Supreme Court and Administrative Judge of New York City Civil Court. Justice Walker Diallo is the first Muslim to serve as a judge in New York State. This is an incredible achievement. She is the first Muslim Justice of Supreme Court. In 2015, she got elected. Justice Walker Diallo was elected to New York City Civil Court and since then has quickly ascended through the ranks of the New York State United Court System. Upon assuming the bench, Judge Diallo served as a criminal court judge in Brooklyn and a civil court judge in Manhattan. Take a moment to recognize all other elected officials, those who are already here with us. Assemblywoman Michelle Prentice, thank you so much for joining. Council Member Ari Kagan, thank you so much for joining. He's the true witness of where APNA started and where we are today. I can see Captain Wahid Akhtar is here from 6O Prison. Thank you, Captain Wahid Akhtar. I can also see Officer Frank Bolzoni here.
I am Caroline Diallo, and I'm so honored that APNA Brooklyn Community Center named me as one of its 2022 Women of Distinction honorees. Thank you so much for this honor, and congratulations to all of today's honorees. It is true that empowered women empower women by providing healing and promoting hope. When I started out on my journey to become the first Muslim judge in New York State, I had no idea how it would galvanize so many people of many different backgrounds and serve as a beacon of hope to not only the Muslim community in New York City and the state, but to people around the globe. Our win back in 2015, my election in 2021 to the New York State Supreme Court, and my appointment in 2021 as Administrative Judge of the Civil Court of the City of New York, also known as the People's Court, the busiest court in the state, if not the nation, is a testament to the importance of faith, community, building bridges, and of course, being strong, incredible, determined, and yes, empowered. We must continue to do what APNA Brooklyn Community Center has done since 2017, build bridges. And I also believe we must lift as we climb. Once again, thank you so much for this honor, and I look forward to seeing many of you in the near future. Take care and be well. Assalamu alaikum.
Now I'm going to move forward with the next honoree. Our next honoree is Faiza Ali. Faiza is the Deputy Chief of Staff of Community Engagement at NYC Speaker's Office. She is an organizer, strategist, and policy advocate whose work has been dedicated to empowering, mobilizing community members to be more active in the political process. Faiza is a Muslim American and the daughter of Pakistani Americans, one of the first women from her family to attend college. She earned her BA from Pace University. In 2013, she co-founded the Muslim Democratic Club of New York, the first of its kind, and everybody knows, I know everybody knows in the city, all the elected officials and the candidates running. They're looking forward to get the endorsement from Muslim Democratic Club of New York. Congratulations, Faiza, for your well-deserved recognition and award. I would like to give this mic to Faiza to say a few words.
Thank you, Ara. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace and blessings. I just want to first start off by thanking APNA and the leadership of APNA, Sister Aram, Brother Pervez and Shazia, for the incredible work that the organization does for our community's elders and for our aging population. It's often said that history is going to judge us by how we treat our seniors, how we treat our youth, and those who are most vulnerable amongst us. From free meals to mental health counseling, APNA offers services and programming to older adults and does so with much dignity and compassion. I also want to thank the organizers for bringing together such a powerful group of women and to mark Women's History Month. Today's honorees have served as leaders in our community and in our city, and they lead with the same set of values as APNA, with dignity and compassion. I stand on the shoulders of giants, of organizers, of community leaders, and many other women of distinction who have paved their way for us to be here. And today, we honor them as well. I want to just share a little bit about where I draw my inspiration from. And first and foremost, I draw inspiration from my mother, from my Ami. She is an immigrant woman. She is from Azad Kashmir. She came here in the late 70s after she married my father. She was a stranger in this new place, but she made Brooklyn her home and she planted roots here. Ami raised 5 kids. She put us through public school. She got us to college. She works tirelessly at night, oftentimes sewing on her machine. She's a seamstress. She opened her home. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment on Ocean Avenue. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. But she opened her home to newcomers to this country. My mom, Mayami, she put her community and her family first. And it is her commitment to those values, it is her commitment to her faith, that she's taught me that it's our duty to be leaders in our community. It's our responsibility to serve. So it should come as no surprise that my career has really been dedicated to activism, to organizing, to building our communities. I also draw inspiration from my colleagues at the New York City Council. I want to congratulate Councilmember Farah Lewis. The council right now is reaching a really extraordinary moment. We're the most diverse council ever with 51 elected council members. It's the first female majority in the council, and we're also being led for the first time by the first Black woman speaker. And so there are people, that is something to applaud, thank you. There are people in positions of power and people who are in positions of influence who not only look like us, but they also lead like us. I'll close by saying extraordinary things happen when women lead. There is power in our voice. There is power in our presence. And that's because we're walking into spaces like this with our experiences, with our stories, and with our collective struggle. I want to thank my fellow honorees and leave you all with this. Our communities are hurting and facing many challenges due to COVID. COVID did not bring on new challenges alone. It really exacerbated existing inequities. But change, I believe, will come to our communities and to our neighborhoods, to our city, and even to our country because of women and bringing women who are bringing that change. And many of the women who today we're actually honoring. We are grateful to everyone's contributions. I do want to thank APNA again, and congratulations to all of today's honorees.
Now I would like to call upon here Council Member Eric Kagan. Please join us here, and as well as Assemblywoman Michelle Francis, please join us here to present award to Faiza and our next honorees as well. a moment to our elected officials to speak. But before that, let's see, we have something here from the little kids. They want to share something. Our young girls here, you can see them on the stage. Can we have their performance now? Amna, is it ready? Yes. Okay. Introduce our next honoree.
Good afternoon, everybody. All right, if you notice in your book, there's a wonderful page and a half of Lucy. I've known Lucy for at least 15 years. I have found her to be a strong, capable woman. And Lucy, and I really enjoy listening to you. Lucy is chairman of Community Board 13, which is in this area. She's also secretary of the 6-0 Community Council.
Marian, thank you so kindly for those words. I've been in this community for over 30 years. I started with my 2 daughters, as you can read in the booklet. They went to PS 188. I started there as a PTA, moved on to Lincoln, moved on to Carolaro, moved on further involvement. After I got separated / divorced about 10 years ago, or a little bit more, I think, because my grandson's 13, I said, why am I going to look at these 4 walls? So I started getting more involved in the community. Eddie Mark called me at that time, and he said, we need a Hispanic woman in our community. And I said, Eddie, no, I just can't do this. And he said, yes, you can. The next day, I was appointed as a board member of Community Board 13. My first year, I think it was secretary, then second vice chair, then they threw me in there as chair. I've been the chair for the last 2 years, and hopefully get reelected for the next 2 years. So I really appreciate the time that you have given me. Women, thank you again for giving me this chance to share my thoughts on women empowerment.
Thank you so much, Lucy, and congratulations. Let's receive your award from Council Journal, Aisha Ali and Mr. Siddiqui, and Assemblywoman Frontis, please join here as well. With their elected
Till Frontis, and I'm really excited to be here today for all of you. I have 3 things that I want to touch on, and I'll make it quick, I promise. First of all, I want to say that I am something of an expert when it comes to nonprofit organizations. I've seen my share over the years, and APNA is one of the top nonprofit organizations in our city.
Wow! Give a big round of applause to APNA.
I don't know, can I borrow yours?
Yeah, sure.
I want to be honest about something. There are nonprofit organizations that have city and state contracts. You go on their website, they say that they're doing all this work. When constituents are calling, they can't get a hold of someone. Here is a nonprofit doing the work. They are on the ground. You can walk in. They are open. They are helping people. And I just want to take a minute to say thank you. Thank you for the work to serve our community. It does not go by unnoticed.
I would like to take this opportunity to invite Ari Kagan, my good friend, from the inception of APNA Daycare and the community center. He has been part and parcel from the inception that we started, and he's been a friend of the community. He's been here all along. So I want to welcome you here.
Thank you so much. So good afternoon. I'm Councilman Ari Kagan, and I always say I'm a member of APNA family. I am with APNA since day one, and I am enjoying every minute of it because APNA is doing a wonderful job helping thousands and thousands and thousands of people, especially during the pandemic. So much food distribution, sanitizers distribution, mask distribution, helping women who had some family issues, helping seniors, helping children, parents, families, and not just in Brighton Beach or Coney Island, also in Bass Beach, also in Beach Haven, all over Brooklyn. And I believe APNA will cover entire New York City very soon, very soon. Also, I would like to praise every single woman here because, again, I always say we should not celebrate women only on March 8th, only on March. We have to celebrate women every single day. Thank you for celebrating women. And also, of course, big congratulations to every honoree today, because each one of you deserve huge praise, and not just plaques, but like all great words. You're working every day to make sure that people around you feel better. It's not easy to take care of the family, to take care of your neighbors, to take care of your neighborhood, and without you, our city will be empty. So I'm a little bit outlier. If you noticed, I'm a man, and I'm in the majority women council. But I'm very proud to have so many female colleagues in city council. They are dynamic, they are smart, energetic, and I'm very happy to be in such a city council, to be honest. And we have a council speaker, Adrian Adams, and I proudly voted for her. So, also I would like to again to congratulate the leadership of APNA, with rare exception of Pervez Siddiqui, my friend. Everybody else, if you notice, are women, and they're making this organization incredible, absolutely incredible. You can come to any event of APNA, and it's an example for the entire city. Also, I admire that APNA is helping not just Pakistani Americans, not just Muslim Americans, but helping every American. Every time you come into APNA events, you see everybody. So, on behalf of myself, my city council, everybody, I would like to congratulate APNA on another successful event, and I guarantee you, you will see a huge growth and thriving APNA. I believe this is example for the entire city of New York. Congratulations to all honorees, and I'm very proud to be a member of APNA family. Thank you so much. You have my full support.
Thank you so much, Ari, for your kind support and your kind words. Thank you.
Thank you, Ari Kagan. Thank you so much, Councilman Ari Kagan. Now I'm going to move with my next honoree. Our next honoree is Bridget Roberts. She's the Director of Strategic Initiatives and Public Affairs at Coney Island Hospital. She's a strategic and results-oriented leader with 20+ years of experience in government relations, policy analysis, program development, marketing, and public affairs. In public and private sector organizations, most of her focus is in the healthcare industry, as she's currently serving as the Director of Strategic Initiatives and Public Affairs at NYC Health and Hospitals, Coney Island, where she is responsible for developing and executing the hospital's strategy for internal and external communications, government and community relations, and provider relations. Because of the time, I'm not gonna read a full bio or a profile of all our honorees. The printed booklet, you all have it, and you can see that what amazing work each and every honoree has done already. Unfortunately, Bridget was not able to join us But I want to just share one thing about Bridget. I believe it was the last 2 weeks before the ending of December 2021, we had like almost 100 plus seniors. They want to get their vaccine booster shots, and I was like, I called first, was like probably 9 in the night or 10 in the night. I texted Councilman Eric Hagan that, oh, I have a bunch of seniors, they want to get the second dose before December 30th. How we can get it done? He connected me with Bridget, and over like 24 hours, Alhamdulillah, we were able to get schedule for 80 plus seniors of APNA community members, and within 3 days, 80 plus seniors got their vaccination at Coney Island Hospital. So this is the kind of work Bridget and her team is doing at Coney Island Hospital, and this is with the support of our elected officials, because they know what we are doing and what we are asking for. So that is why we are here, and you all are here, and let's hear what Bridget has to say about APNA and about her accomplishments.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bridget Roberts, and I am the Director of Strategic Initiatives on Public Affairs at Coney Island Hospital. Happy Women's History Month. I am sorry I could not be there in person to accept the award for the APNA Brooklyn Community Center 2022 Women of Distinction Award. On behalf of Coney Island Hospital, I am deeply honored to join this year's honorees who are also strong, incredible, determined, and trailblazing in their own right, and are doing a heroic job providing vital services to our beloved South Brooklyn and neighboring communities. It is my honor to help our South Brooklyn community residents receive healthcare services at Coney Island Hospital, including their COVID-19 vaccination shots. Many of the community residents seeking healthcare services at the hospital are immigrants and are elderly, and because of this, navigating the healthcare system can be extremely difficult. Since I began my healthcare career several decades ago, I have remained deeply committed and passionate about work that influences the public policies and initiatives that impact healthcare delivery to the residents of New York City. I will end by saying this: I stand on the shoulders of many women before me and now, and I am eternally grateful for their support and passion to that. As Ibram has poignantly stated, empowered women empower women by providing healing and healing. Thank you, and enjoy the event.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations, Bridget. Now I want to invite Shazia Vatu, Director of APNA, to introduce our next honoree. Shazia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking your time out for this special event. And next honoree is Baza Rui, Founder and Executive Director, ACMW. Baza Rui, Founder and Executive Director of American Council of Minority Women, was established in July 2005 by the women of minority community of the USA for the empowerment, development, protection, and promotion of human rights of women in the USA. She is a strong community advocate who believes in holding the hands of immigrant women who want to survive and make a better living for themselves and their families. ACMW continues spreading the rich culture and the tradition of Pakistan. Chandrat Baza Rui was initials in 2009, Coney Island Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, for celebration of the end of the holy month of Ramadan. This is the largest celebration in Brooklyn. The women of the community are invited to display their products to the border community. ACMW also has a, we are so proud of you.
Congratulations, Bazaji. And I just want to take a moment to tell one thing about, she's the woman, the Pakistani woman who started like, I believe 10, 15 years ago, when it was not easy for a Pakistani woman to come out and work with male counterparts. So credit goes to Baza. She really deserved this recognition. Congratulations, Bazaji.
This is
my great honor and pleasure to introduce to you Reema Rasool. She's a serial entrepreneur, a community organizer, a mother and a connector. She has always known that to make the world around her a better place, she had to stand up for her community and get involved. Reema is a proud first-generation American, the daughter of Kashmiri immigrants who came to New York in the 70s for medical training and who then opened their medical practice in New York in the early 80s. Reema completed her education at New York University and went on to start her own consulting firm where she internationally markets U.S. infrastructure investments. Reema is also the founder of SAYWE, a national not-for-profit trade association based in connecting and educating women who are interested in the entrepreneurship. We'd like to welcome her to the podium.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I am ecstatic to be here in my own community. I really want to thank you, Brother Pervez, Iram, for putting together such an amazing event for all of us today, and for just being such huge parts of this community with APNA. I think that representation is so important, and you guys are showing the entire community, not only the Muslim community here, not only the Pakistani community here, everybody, our hospitality, and you know how people from our parts of the world give back. So thank you so much for representing us in such a beautiful way and making us all so proud. Thank you.
It is an honor for me to announce her name. She is a role model for every girl, for every woman in our community, and I'm so lucky, like I'm announcing as her honoree. Zakia Khan has 15 years of experience in healthcare industry, focused mainly on senior health betterment. She has been in social adult daycare business since 2009. She is known for her philanthropic work and community service in Brooklyn and across Pakistan. She opened Family Adult Daycare in 2017 in Brooklyn, New York. I didn't say APNA right. Her motto is to deal with everyone with care and compassion. She has been able to touch many lives in the course of her career and has a very uplifting personality. She is well known for her hard work and dedication for uplifting many women of Pakistani community. She is an inspiration for many women of Pakistani community. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you so much, First APNA Daycare. You guys give me a chance introduce to myself and share my small story with you guys. If I did mistakes, so please, I'm so sorry, because I don't have education. But I want to share my story because my staff with me, and they always stopping me, don't say that you're not educated. But yes, I want to say, because this is my roots, and I never forget my roots. And many people, they're talking about me, I don't have education, so I can't write my name in English. Yes, it's true. But thank God, I prove myself. I'm proud of myself. Because I start my journey as a clinic. I start my job as a clinic. And that time, I never think about one day I achieve and I do the successful business. I cannot imagine that. Yes, still I'm doing hard work, and today, thank God, and God bless America, and thank you, my powerful team, because they make me strong. They make me strong. If they not work with me, so I cannot imagine I can do. And today, alhamdulillah, thanks God, I'm running 4 business. 2 for adult daycare, family social adult daycare. One is a happy family social adult daycare. I'm running organization too, and now I'm starting Empire Home Care business.
Our district leader Nancy Tong is here, and it is the first time she's attending an event of a Pakistani community.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm so honored to be here today. It's the first time I attended this event. I want to thank APNA, all the work that they have done for the community. You know, during the pandemic, it's not easy, and I have seen that they really took care of the community. I don't want to repeat, but I just want to acknowledge that they did a great job. Thank you so much for taking care of the community, and I also want to thank all of tonight's honoree. Congratulations for all the work that you have done for our community.
Our next honoree is Rahila Firdaus. She's a Pakistani TV anchor. She's a renowned media personality. As an award-winning PTV Pakistan Television Network anchor in the Outstanding News category. She dedicated her 15 years for broadcasting for the main bulletin. In Pakistan, I want to tell you that like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that was a national TV channel, and there was a one news, 9 p.m. news was the bulletin. And in that bulletin, Rahila Firdaus was one of the newscasters. So that was a big achievement in Pakistan at that time.
Assalamu alaikum and hi, good afternoon everyone today. I'm really thankful today to APNA because they are honoring me for this award, and I feel like every day is Women Day. And one more thing, everybody knows, like वजूद-ए-ज़न से है तस्वीर कायनात में रंग. You know, this is Urdu verse, so weather cannot stop us because we are women, and we are always strong. Whenever we are going somewhere, we feel like, you know, we have to show our strength and our role in this society.
Aima is here. She's the one I was talking about, coming from New Jersey, and she is really breaking the barriers and working in the media industry. Singing has always been her passion. She's from Lahore, Pakistan. She started her professional training in singing when she was doing her bachelor's in computer science from College of Home Economics in Lahore. Throughout her education in college, she represented her college at various singing competitions hosted by the top colleges and universities of Lahore in Pakistan. She has taken her professional training in singing. Her music teacher, Professor Samina Hassan Sayyed, she was a classical Sufi singer. I'm going to give her a podium to say a few words, receive her awards, and then we're going to hear from her. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Iram. I would like to keep it short and precise. Thank you very much, Ms. Aisha, for being here. You're always here. I really appreciate that she is always present in the events, in any kind of celebrations that we do in regards to a Pakistani community. She's always there. I'm really grateful for your support every time. And thank you so much for the committee, Siddiqui Sahab, Shazia, Iram, for the acknowledgement and your love and support. As she insisted, मैं क्या बोलूँ, मैं थोड़ा सा आपको कुछ सुना देती हूँ. तो सोचता हूँ कि वो कितने मासूम थे, सोचता हूँ कि वो कितने मासूम थे, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, सोचता हूँ कि वो कितने मासूम थे, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, सोचता हूँ कि वो कितने मासूम थे, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, मैंने पत्थर से जिनको बनाया सनम, वो खुदा हो गए देखते देखते,
सोचता हूँ। बहुत शुक्रिया।
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Saima ji. I would like Abid Kashmiri Sahab to please join us here. Abid Kashmiri is also one of the legend of Pakistani industry, Mr. Abid Kashmiri. And I also would like to ask Captain Waheed, could you please come here, join us here, Captain Waheed.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तौड़ियाँ ज़रा जोर से मारो, उर्दू सारे ही जानते हो वैसे, जानते हैं आप लोग, तो 2-3 मिनट तो मुझे तारुफ में ही निकल जाएंगे। आबिद कश्मीरी मेरा नाम है। तो मैं 48 साल से पाकिस्तान टेलीविज़न से वाबस्ता हूँ और मेरा काम लोगों ने देखा हुआ है। तो लेकिन फंक्शन जो है वो औरतों का है और औरतों को पजीराई दी जा रही है। और ये अपना अडल्ट डे केयर जो है जिसके चेयरमैन जनाब परवेज़ सिद्दीकी साहब हैं और डायरेक्टर जनाब शादिया भट्टो हैं और CEO जनाब इरम हनीफ साहबा हैं। तो ये जो इन्होंने बेड़ा उठाया हुआ है और ये कोई मौका जाने नहीं देते। तो ये हमेशा अब ये औरतों को पजीराई दी जा रही है। औरत हर हाल में काबिल एहतराम है और पहले बेटी होती है, फिर बहन होती है, फिर बीवी होती है, फिर माँ होती है। और अल्लाह ताला ने कहा है कि माँ के पैरों के नीचे जन्नत है। ये नहीं कि वो पैर चुक चुक के देखने लग पई है कि यहाँ जन्नत कहाँ है। जन्नत का मतलब है कि माँ की खिदमत करने वाला। उनमें से एक ये है, एक ये है, खड़े हैं आपके सामने। ये माँ की दुआओं का असर है जिसकी वजह से तो माँ औरत है, तो औरत काबिल एहतराम है और सब औरतें काबिल एहतराम है। पहले मेरी वालदा ने मेरा साथ दिया कि तेरी शिकायत कोई ना आवे तो जा एक्टिंग कर। तो शिकायत नहीं आई तो मैंने ऐसा काम किया कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। फिर बीवी ने साथ दिया, फिर यहाँ आ गए हैं तो मेरी बहू है। तो ये सिलसिला जो है ये चलता जा रहा है। मैं इन लोगों को मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ। अपना अडल्ट डे केयर वाले जो है इनके कम्युनिटी सेंटर और इनका बांटना राशन और रमज़ान आ रहा है, क्या बात है।
इन दी एंड सबसे एक जो होगा ना वो क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा कि ऑलवेज कहते हैं कि हर कामयाब मर्द के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ है। हालांकि तबाही में 3-4 काम तो वो एक्चुअली हाथ ही क्यों है, यानी कि हाथ का नाम क्यों लिया गया है, तो उसका आंसर होप के इन दी एंड देंगे।
हाथ का मतलब है नहीं होता कि औरत का हाथ है चल भी, नहीं नहीं, हाथ है कि दुआओं को हाथ कहते हैं। माँ की दुआएं, बीवी की दुआएं, बेटी की दुआएं, ये सब चलती हैं। बीवी का तो नहीं मुझे पता, माँ की दुआएं चल रही हैं नाल। और माँ की दुआएं जो है उनकी वजह से एक शाहकार बनता है। वो परवेज़ सिद्दीकी हो, वो आबिद कश्मीरी हो, वो मोहम्मद अली हो एक्टर, वो कोई वज़ीर आज़म जो भी हो, जो छा गया मुझे कि माँ माँ ही है। माँ तो अगे कुछ भी नहीं कहा, लेकिन मैं ऐसे लोग भी देख रहे हैं ज़ालिम कि माँ ने कुछ भी नहीं समझे। माँ ऐथे भी उथे भी खुदा का वास्ता ये माँ बाप की इज्जत करो और ज़िंदगी में सब कुछ ले लो और आगे भी सब कुछ ले लो। शुक्रिया शुक्रिया। आप जो मुझसे तंग आ गए हैं नीम साहब कह रहे हैं शुक्रिया, तो ऐसे लोग कह रहे हैं कि चलो यार हंसाना ही लोगों ने की है।
Captain Waheed, I'm going to give this mic to Captain Waheed to share his thoughts, and I also want Officer Frank to join us here. He is a great support and help for our community. Captain Waheed, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon everyone. First and foremost, congratulations APNA for hosting such great event, a wonderful event. Acknowledging Women History Month and Women's I will congratulate every awardee, very well-deserved awards. Of course, everybody has their own faiths, their own mindsets, and Islam has given a very high value to a woman. Very high value. And being Pakistanis, if majority of the room is Pakistani, mothers, sisters, daughters, and we have other guests also from other communities, I'd like to share that in Pakistani community, every day is a Women Day, every day is a Mother Day, every day is a Father Day.
The next honoree is Nahid Bhatti. She is the director of American Pakistani Public Affairs Committee. She is the past Triple Crown table tennis champion of Pakistan and has represented Pakistan at international table tennis championships. She is the member of NAD Universities. There's a Engineering University of Pakistan. She's the member and the board member of that university's one project. And she is also thriving here in the United States by working with APPAC. APPAC is an advocacy group and they are doing amazing job. And she is the lady with all men counterparts working in organizing many events of APPAC and working with the community and also highlighting the work of our young leaders of our community through that platform. She's a mother and she also has worked during her son's campaign when he ran for office. And thank you so much, Nahid ji, for all your amazing and wonderful work. And I would like to request Council General Aisha Ali and Shazia to please present the award to Nahid Bhatti Saiba.
Thank you to APNA for this award. Special thank you to Chairman Parvez Siddiqui, Iram Hanif, Shazia Bhutto and all of the organizing committee. I am honored to be recognized with my fellow recipients. Thank you to all the hardworking women in our community. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Right now working for our Supreme Court Judge Brian Gottlieb, a very good friend of ours. Our community board, manager of the community board 13, Eddie Mark is here with us. Thank you, Eddie, for joining. I want to take a few other names. We have other members of the community board with us as well. And who am I forgetting here? Don't mind if I'm not taking your name.
It is my great honor to present to you Laila Nusrat. She's a social worker, a trustee of the Jamal Foundation in Pakistan. And she is from the Bali Memorial Trust, is chaired by Laila Nusrat. She's a humanitarian who is dedicated to assisting the poor, sick and needy. She works with a number of organizations.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here and seeing all this lovely work being done and running orphanages, old people's homes, orphanages, schools, hospitals, clinics, and crisis center for women and children, and helplines, and many other things.
एक शख्सियत ऐसी होती है जो चीफ गेस्ट तो होती है प्रोग्राम की, लेकिन उनको सबसे ज़्यादा खड़ा रहना पड़ता है हर इवेंट में और उनका नंबर भी सबसे आखिर में आता है, विच आई डोंट नो क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है हम लोगों का, बट आई थिंक वी हैव टू समहाउ चेंज इट. तो बट प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि अगर हम सबसे पहले उनको इंट्रोड्यूस कर देंगे तो बाकी सारे लोग रहेंगे नहीं इतनी देर तक. So the woman who is standing with me here, Consul General of Pakistan in New York, Miss Aisha Ali. So we are very honored and humbled to have her present with us, and she, whenever we have invited her, she always come to attend our events. We really appreciate. If I'm not wrong, after many years, there's a woman who's leading the Pakistan consulate in US. So this is a very big achievement as well. We did honor her last year. That's why we are not giving her the award this year. But she truly deserves a big round of applause because we have seen as the community, there is a drastic improvement in the consulate services, and we acknowledge your work and the work of your team. for making lives of Pakistani Americans much easier. So, and more easy access to the consulate services and program as well. Consul General Aisha Ali Saiba, I request Shazia and Parvez to present her a nice bouquet of flowers. Okay. Yes, another district leader I just saw, she's among us. District leader Dion Jordan Brown is here with us. She's an amazing woman and a district leader as well. She's a very good friend of us, and I know she just came in. So give her a moment. Meanwhile, I'm gonna give this mic to Consul General Aisha Ali to say a few words, and then District Leader Dion will join us.
Thank you, Ira. A very, very difficult task after, I think, 2 hours of speeches. So here comes Consul General with her speech. So आप लोगों को सुनना पड़ेगा अभी और. And it's a very, very tough challenge because the aroma of the food has spread. And so the appetite for the food is more than the appetite for the speech. But thank you so much, Siddiqui Sahab, Iram Saiba, Shazia, but to everyone at the APNA Brooklyn Adult Center and everything that you do. Wonderful, wonderful event. I'm extremely honored to be here, extremely humbled. I'm very grateful to all the elected officials who have joined APNA Community Center today in today's celebration. It is a celebration of women's empowerment and a celebration of Pakistani American women. And जो मेरे राइट साइड की तरफ ख़वातीन बैठी हैं, मैं ख़ास तौर पे आपसे बात करना चाहती हूँ बिकॉज़ मैं आपको ये बताना चाहती हूँ बाकी हमारे जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हैं और बाकी हमारी जो यहाँ पर वुमेन लीडर्स हैं, यू कीप मीटिंग देम ऑन एंड ऑफ, आपकी मुलाकात होती है. एज ए कॉन्सल जनरल आई एम रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर 11 स्टेट्स ऑफ द नॉर्थ ईस्ट और मैं न्यूयॉर्क के अलावा बहुत जगह पे ट्रैवल करती हूँ. A very important thing that I want to tell you is that it is a great moment for Pakistani American women in the US. पिछले 2 साल में इतनी तरक्की हुई है और women of our community and from our country have become so confident and have risen up to the challenges so beautifully that I want to share this story with you. हमारी जो ख़वातीन हैं, हमारी जो बच्चियाँ हैं, आज इलेक्टेड ऑफिशियल्स हैं, आज इलेक्टेड स्टेट असेंबली वुमेन हैं फ्रॉम न्यू जर्सी. और मेरी कल मुलाकात हुई है एक बहुत यंग लड़की के साथ who is an elected assembly woman from the state of Connecticut. बहुत छोटी बच्ची है, 20 years की होगी. So the reason I'm telling you these inspirational stories is कि अब वो मोमेंट आ गया है जब हमें बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ आगे बढ़ना है. हमारे लिए कोई लिमिटेशंस नहीं है. And you live in a great country like the United States, which is really a land of opportunities. You have heard the stories from this side of the room where you have seen many inspirational women come a long way. We have another inspirational woman who's going to be, inshallah, soon, Congresswoman Reema Rasool. So Faiza is here. What a story, Faiza. And you have the guts. In our community, people tend not to talk about these things. But thank you for sharing your beautiful story with us. And we have Naheed and we have Rahila and so many other women. कि अब आप समझ लें कि ये जो बच्चियाँ यहाँ पर बैठी हैं, the college students, the school students, और जो mothers and fathers यहाँ बैठे, very grateful to the fathers and for the men for being in this room. A big round of applause for all the men who have come to support the women. Thank you, Captain Wahid Sahab. Beautiful speech, beautiful remarks. You're really iconic. You're the pioneers. You lead the community. What you say matters. And where you are, where you sit, you stand, and you talk to people, it matters. So thank you to all the men who are here to support the women. So we've come a long way in our journey. a lot still remains to be achieved. I focus a lot on women's economic empowerment, कि हम पढ़ाई लिखाई करें, प्रोफेशनल्स बने और अपने पैरों पे खड़े हों. हमारी अपनी एक आइडेंटिटी भी है. Other than being very proud daughters, mothers, sisters, we have our identity as a woman. So we need to be proud of that identity. I'm a member of the Foreign Service of Pakistan from Pakistan. In 1999, जब मैंने Foreign Service join की थी, there was only one female officer in my batch. Today, we have hundreds of women in the Foreign Service of Pakistan. You need to be very proud of this fact. You need to tell this story to everyone. And Foreign Service is a very challenging job for women anywhere in the world, not only in Pakistan. So if I can do it, you can do it too. And yes, I am the first woman Consul General of Pakistan in New York in 30 years. And when I joined this assignment, in our office, there is no distinction between a man and a woman officer. But when I came to parts of this community, यहाँ पर कुछ sections में एक तासुर था कि शायद एक female foreign service officer वो role play नहीं कर सकती जो कि एक आदमी कर सकता है. लेकिन I tell you, women are multi-dimensional. They have inherent strength and they adapt so quickly and they do so many things that need to be understood, to be acknowledged, to be recognized. It is important to have women role models. All of you are important. These women were the pioneers. You are the new generation. You are raising new generation. And you are, inshallah, going to be the future of Pakistani American women in the United States. Bahut shukriya. Thank you so much.
Most of the community members here on my left side have not witnessed the live cultural performances from South Asian community. So we have arranged one for you. And the right wing as well. So we have two very beautiful performers with us. Nazia Jahan is a well-known Bangladeshi actress, model, and TV host. She represented her country as an ambassador in NY Fashion Week. We also have Majid Lodi. He runs his own cultural group, Majid Desire, and he won many awards and he worked in many different fashion shows and dance and cultural performances. एनर्जी नहीं है हम लोगों के पास. एंजॉय करें एनर्जी के साथ. क्लैप करें, क्लैप.
Thank you.
Shazia is here. Mr. Perez, please join us here.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, मेरा नाम इरम हनीफ है। मैं अपना की CEO और बोर्ड मेंबर हूँ। आज हमने यहाँ पे ख़वातीन के आलमी दिन के हवाले से प्रोग्राम मुनक़िद किया था। ये हमारा 3rd ईयर था जिसमें हम मुख्तलिफ़ कम्युनिटी की, पाकिस्तानी और नॉन पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी की जो ख़वातीन हैं उनको हम ऑनर करते हैं, उनको रिकगनाइज़ करते हैं, उनकी जो सर्विसेज हैं हमारी कम्युनिटी में और दूसरी अमेरिका में, न्यूयॉर्क में या जिस भी स्टेट से वो ताल्लुक़ रखती है वहाँ पे। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छा वेल अटेंडेड इवेंट रहा। मौसम काफ़ी ख़राब था लेकिन इसके बावजूद अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारे सारे 100% गेस्ट आए थे जो इनवाइटेड थे और यहाँ पे हमने थोड़ा सा पाकिस्तानी कल्चर को भी बताया। पाकिस्तानी कपड़े पहन के सारी ख़वातीन यहाँ पे मौजूद थीं और पाकिस्तानी म्यूज़िक को भी इंजॉय किया गया और साथ में पाकिस्तानी खाना भी सर्व किया गया। सो ओवरऑल अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छा इवेंट गुज़रा और सब लोगों ने पसंद भी किया। और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से ये इवेंट गया। तो थैंक यू सो मच तमाम लोगों का आने के लिए। थैंक यू।
नाज़रीन, हमारे साथ मोहतरमा शाज़िया हैं, शाज़िया भट्टू, और आप डायरेक्टर हैं अपना की। आज वुमेंस को अप्रिशिएट किया गया है इनके इदारे में, अपना कम्युनिटी सेंटर में। मोहतरमा शाज़िया, बहुत बहुत मुबारक कि आप लोगों ने इनिशिएटिव लिया और कम्युनिटी के आपने आलमोस्ट कोई चीज़ा जो खातून जिसने अच्छा काम किया कम्युनिटी के लिए आपने
जी माशाल्लाह आज अपना कम्युनिटी सेंटर ने विमेन डे ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया था, बहुत अच्छे तरीके से गया और जितनी भी हमारी स्पेशली पाकिस्तानी ख़वातीन जो अपने शोबे में कामयाब हैं, बीइंग ए पाकिस्तानी, और नॉट ओनली अपने शोबे में कामयाब हैं बल्कि दूसरों के लिए भी वो मददगार बन रही हैं। बहुत सी लड़कियां उनको देख के माशाल्लाह अपने अपने शोबे में कामयाब हो रही हैं। वो उनको अवार्ड दिया गया जो वेल डिज़र्व थी और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम खुश हैं कि हमारी पाकिस्तानी ख़वातीन भी दूसरी ख़वातीन की तरह शाना बशाना हर शोबे में कामयाबी और तरक्की के साथ आगे चल रही। और मैं दुआ गो हूँ कि हमारी कम्युनिटी की कितनी भी नेक्स्ट आने वाली जनरेशन है, होपफुली कि वो हमसे भी आगे और हमसे भी ज़्यादा कामयाबी की ज़मानत बने। थैंक यू।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन। आज यहाँ पे अपना डे केयर सेंटर सदीकी साहब ने स्पेशल ख़वातीन का इवेंट किया है वुमेन का। तो इसमें मैं जितने लोगों ने आज यहाँ पे ख़वातीन को जो अवार्ड मिला है, मैं उन तमाम ख़वातीन को मुबारकबाद पेश करती हूँ और अपने तमाम दुनिया की ख़वातीन को आज मुबारकबाद देती हूँ और उनसे मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि वो अपने बाहर निकलें और अपनी कम्युनिटी की सर्विस करें और हमारे मुल्क का नाम रोशन करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच।